Hey there, this is Wanda with Pretty Cute Press, and I just wanted to give you a brief overview of the prompt guide template. So, when you get your PDF, it will link, you'll have a link that will give you access to this document. Now, when you actually get it, I will not have these two cover pages here. These are just examples of what you can do with these two pages, okay? So you have two different cover options, and all of this is set up so that you can drag and drop your AI art images in here. Um, and you just choose whichever cover option you want. I have left a sample of my disclaimer that I include in mine. You can change this up, delete it, whatever you want. I've also included a welcome page where you can kind of give um, a brief introduction about your guide. I've left the text of what I include in mine, but feel free to make any changes or delete this. You're free to make it your own. And then I've included a couple of options for overview pages if you want. And this is where you can just drag and drop if you want to give your customers a one page where they can just see all of the different prompts that you pictures of the images that you're including in your prompts. You can drag and drop your images here. I've also included one that looks like this. You can make changes to this. You can quickly add it if you need more rows. I would just highlight it and then hold down my Alt key on the keyboard and drag down, and just like that, I've created another row. Like I said, I've included a couple pages here of that. I've also included an option if you prefer to do like an index page. And on this one, not only do I have the images, I also have where you could put a title. This is if you actually title your different images, you can do that. You will notice that I have grouped these, but you can simply ungroup it if you want to. And then I've also included an index option where the images are a bit bigger. Um, and then it comes down to, in this section, the different layouts for the prompts. And it's completely up to you which layout that you choose. So I have one here. This one includes the image, a title, and a space for the prompt. This one I created on this page. There's bigger image options with a title and a prompt. And this has 3 images per page. This layout has larger images, but there's 4 to a page, and there's room for you to do your title along with your prompt. Then this layout is a little bit different. It has 4 images as well, but I've put the title at the top of here, and then you have your a place for you to enter your text for your prompt here. And then down here is a layout if you want to do bigger images. And on this one, it has your images on one side and then your prompts on the other, and alternates. And there's 2 pages here, and with a little option to include a title or prompts or whatever. And then this is the opposite. So it's up to you basically to choose which page options you prefer to include, or what layout options you like to include in your prompt guide. Once you've figured out which options, which pages you want to include in your prompt guide, what you can do is simply delete the ones that you don't want to use. But before you delete anything, I would encourage you to go in and go to File and make a copy of the document. That way you always have a clean master file, and then I would rename that file master file there so that you always have a clean copy that you can come back to. Okay, I've also included a page for resources. But you can utilize this for whatever you want, or you can delete it and not use it. But what I include in my prompt, guys, is a link to additional resource that I think that my customers can utilize. I also gave an example of adding a QR code into your prompt guides that leads to your mailing list. And this is something that I'm just now starting to do. And so when somebody scans this with their phone, it will actually take them to a um, a landing page to get a freebie from me, and it works. But if you're going to utilize this, you want to delete this one that I've included, because that's going to lead to my mailing list. To create your own QR code, you can, I believe Canva has the option of creating those QR codes. Let me look for apps right quick. So they have several QR code generators, and you would just utilize them to create you a code. And you'll open that, and you would want to put the link to whatever web page or landing page that you want them to be led to. And then once you have your link in here, you'll hit generate code and add it here into your page. Okay, I've also included a page for Toolbox, because I include an additional list of different resources and things that I think people might find handy. This is, again, an optional page that you can completely delete, or you could change this up and use this as a part of your prompt layout. You can change the name here, change this text, and just add your images. It's totally up to you. Then at the back of mine, I also include a thank you page where, I'm just giving them thanking them for their purchase and giving them a link to some else place to go. And I include a photo, and then you can add your social links. This is a page that I've left the text that I utilize along with the link, for your reference, but you would want to change this up before you add before you send it to your customers, or you can completely not utilize the page if you don't want to. So again, I just wanted to give you a brief overview of how this works. And you just simply, like I say, you would take your images that you've uploaded, and then you would drag and drop them in here. You can change out your text, you can change your colors and all of that. Now on this particular one, there's actually 3 different frames here. And so you'll see on this example that I have on this cover page, I have a main image, and then I've included glitter. So this is 3 different frames. And if you have trouble accessing the back one, all you need to do is go up to position, and then over to your layers, and select the one that you want. And then you can easily drag and drop, or you can change. If I didn't want an image there, I could actually change the color instead and have it a different color. And if you don't want to use the image, like I say, even on this front one, you can do that as well. Change the color. It's totally up to you on how you design it. I hope that this prompt guide template makes it easy for you to get your prompt guides out there. If you have any questions, feel free to send me a message. And I thank you so much for your purchase, and I hope to see you again. Bye-bye.